Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back today with my monthly favorites and a couple of flops for the month of June. We are currently right now in the last few days of the month, so I figure, you know what, it's a gloomy day outside. Why not sit down and just film and talk about makeup, because that's why we're all here, right? So before we get into the actual favorites portion of this video, I want to quickly just tell you guys about a new subscription service that just recently reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try them out for the first time. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do this, girl. Let's do it. And the reason I said yes is because they're a perfume subscription service. So you've seen makeup ones, we've seen hair ones, we've seen ones for lips. We got perfume ones now. So I'm very, very excited. If you can't tell, I am a perfume connoisseur. I love my perfumes. I got 99 problems, but a stinky ass body ain't one. I also don't have a stinky body because I take showers. I just realized after I said that I pretty much just said that I don't have a stinky ass body because of perfume. But that's like completely false. I take showers. I'm not nasty. Alright, anyways, let's just get into the friggin' box. So the box itself is called the Luxury Scent Box, and it is $15 a month. Now what makes this really, really different in my opinion, because I don't really know anything like this that is available now, they give you a really, really good sized bottle of the perfume of your choice. Now what makes this even more special is the fact that you're able to basically personalize what perfumes you get each month by answering a couple questions on the website, which will be linked down below for you guys. Based off of how you answer each of the questions in the surveys when you were first signing up for the service, they will make suggestions to you, because these people who work at this company are actual scent specialists. So they know exactly what perfumes match the exact notes that you're describing. So if you like more of the floral scents like me, I like the really floral, fresh, very sexy, youthful scents, they will give you a list of different perfumes that match exactly what you had put down as your preferences. So to me, that's really, really cool and very, very unique for the program. So I love that. Now, they also have a special going on for June and July. So if you sign up now for the July box, you also will get 2 extra sample packets based off your preferences as well. So that to me is amazing. So the scent that I chose for my sample for this month, and I can't wait for next month, is the scent Versace Bright Crystals. Now, it is a luxury scent box, so they have a very, very long list of different scents you can get for more of the high-end brands. So if you're somebody who's been wanting to try, let's say Dot by Marc Jacobs, they also have this sample available for this tube as well. So to me, that's really, really cool, very unique. So I chose Versace Bright Crystal because that is my all-time favorite scent of life. It is a signature scent of mine. I wear it literally all year long, especially though in the summer. And I already have a full bottle of it, but I really wanted one for my purse just because I love the scent so much and I really want to have it with me all the time. So I had to get Versace Bright Crystals. So if you have not tried it and you like the more like floral, youthful scent, this is a very, very pretty, subtle scent, but it also smells very sexy as well. So definitely try out this subscription box if you'd like. I will link everything down below for you guys. And now let's just get into the favorite. Alright, so excuse the lighting. It looks really weird, but that's because it's extraordinarily gloomy outside. Like there's no sun right now, because we're about to get bitch slapped by the hand of Mother Nature herself, boo. Because we're about to get slapped with a bunch of freaking bad storms. So I'm trying to film using natural light, but I have to use this nasty ass, busted ass, like yellow ass, SpongeBob ass light. So I'm sorry about that. I hear thunder. My dog does not like thunder. So if it starts to lightning and thunder and you hear Chloe freaking out, I'm gonna have to stop filming and try to like help her out, because she is very, very sketchy with a lot of things, even especially with people she doesn't know, because she's a rescue, but she's never liked lightning and thunder. So I'm gonna have to stop if it does start lightning and thundering, because she gets really skittish and very scared. So I have to stop and be a mommy for a couple minutes. Please excuse me if it does. So my first favorite of the month is, get this busted ass hair, the Clinique Super Primer, and this is the universal one. I am in love, infatuated. If I could marry this, if I could divorce Nick and marry this, I would do it. I'm in love with this primer because it's hydrating, which to me is everything now, because you guys know I've kind of explained it to you guys in the past few videos that my skin went from being like combination oily to like really dry over the past few months, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the move from South Florida up to here. And when we came up here, we were in like the heart of winter where it's like frigidly cold. I think at one of the mountains up here, because we're in the high peaks and the high elevations, I'm pretty sure it got down to -110 one night, and it was miserable. Like, I don't live on a mountain. On that mountain I would have died, obviously, but like that's how cold it was here. So my skin took some damage from it. So it's kind of gotten to be really dry. So I try to use as many hydrating products as possible, and to me this is extraordinarily hydrating, which I definitely love. On top of being extraordinarily hydrating, it's also very good at prolonging your makeup wear. That is obviously the point of a primer, is to prolong your makeup, but it also does a very good job of making sure that your pores look very small or minimal at most, which I can appreciate because I have dry skin, but I also have some pretty like gnarly pores in some spaces, so I try my best to use products that kind of combat the look of my pores because I just don't like them. So yes, if you are somebody who is on the market for a primer, I know this one might be a little bit expensive for some people, and honestly, I probably wouldn't have paid for it in full if I had to. But now I'm going to because I love it so much. But it's $27, I think it is, and it is honestly the best $27 I would have ever spent, ever. I love it so much. So the next product is going to be kind of weird to talk about since I do have such dry skin. However, I'm not going to go too far into a review with this product because I'm going to be doing a holy grail, like all-time favorites, holy grail every single day of the year video for you guys. So this is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and to me it is amazing. It sets my makeup but doesn't make my face look cakey or dry at all, which to me would be weird because it's a powder, and since I have dry skin, you would think it made me look really dry and cracked and just really awful. It doesn't. And honestly, for the price tag, it's absolutely amazing. I think it's like $2 or $3 max at Walmart. Love it! This next product, you can very clearly tell, is a favorite because the top of it broke off from being opened and closed so much. And I hit pan, a very sizable pan, might I add, on both sides of this palette. So this is the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Caramel Toffee. Now, I remember when this first came out, everyone, including myself, had the hardest time finding this palette in store. And then finally, out of nowhere, I found them everywhere all the time. They're available now everywhere. So I'm very excited about that. Now, why I love this so much is because it allows me to get a very natural, very blown out looking contour. I'm not somebody who likes to do the cut a bitch contour every single day. I reserve that look for more of the night out on the town kind of a look. That's when I would do that kind of a contour. However, for every day, I like a very natural, very blown out contour. I did use this color right here, using this My Makeup Brush Set brush, which is another favorite I'll get to in a minute. And I'll just do this, dab it in there lightly, and then just put that right into the hollow of my cheek and just blend it out. And it looks so good. I love how effortlessly this blends using this brush. I love it. Now, for the days when I do want a cut a bitch contour, the product I use that is also from Wet n Wild is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual Ended Contour Stick. Girl. Chloe, we talked about this. As I was saying, this is the Mega Glow Dual Ended Contour Stick, and I'm in love with it. It comes with a contour, which is right here, which I'll swatch for you guys right here. As you can see, it's very pigmented. It's also very creamy, which makes it very easy to blend. So for those of you looking for a product that's not hard or not very dry that you have to work with to blend, this is an excellent option. It's so creamy and so easy to work with. It also comes with a highlight. Calm your ass! It Also comes with a very, very nice highlight, and I do use this for underneath the eyes to kind of just brighten up the under eye area, and I love it for that as well. So if you're looking for a very, very creamy product to work with that comes with 2 different products, I definitely suggest getting this. This one's in the shade light and medium. They also have a dark or medium to dark one as well. So almost done, guys, almost done. So this next one is an eyeliner, and I used it for my eyeliner for today. This came in my BoxyCharm box for the month of, I'm pretty sure, May, and I've been using it ever since. I love it. This is the Galactic Beauty Precise Eyeliner Marker. This is such a pigmented eyeliner. Like, I am so in love with how amazing this glides on my lids. I don't have to worry about it tugging my lids or going everywhere. It dries instantly. It dries mostly matte, and it's the most pigmented liner I have in my collection. So, love it. So the only thing I have as far as eyeshadows go is this palette. This is the BH Cosmetics Foil Eyes Eyeshadow Palette. And when I found this on sale for like 60% off, actually more like 75% off, I had to have it in my collection. Like, absolutely had to have it. So I have 2 colors right here swatched, and I'll do a live swatch for you guys. Let's see, which one should I swatch for you guys? I'll do this really, really pretty, like, champagne-y color one right here. Now, these shadows feel so buttery, so creamy, and they have this really, really nice sheen to them. They remind me of a palette, basically, of ColourPop eyeshadows, because they're essentially the exact same formula, in my opinion, except that ColourPop has maybe a little bit of a wetter formula than this one does, but these are just as creamy and just as pigmented as those, because these are just... like, look at that. That is gorgeous. So pretty. So, if you want to check it out, go to bhcosmetics.com, and I'm pretty sure you can find it under their palette section. Last but not least is this. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter in the shade, or Skin Frost, I'm sorry, in the shade Ice Cold. Now, this is one of the most sought after highlights in that entire collection. And honestly, I was not going to shop this day, but when I went on Instagram and saw they were restocking that day, I literally sat on the website and kept refreshing, kept refreshing, kept refreshing. Finally, they restocked it. Within minutes, it was sold out, and somehow I got my hands on one. So I'll go ahead and do a live swatch. I have it right here swatched. Just look at this. It's a gorgeous highlight, but this is like one of, actually, I'm pretty sure this is the most pigmented highlight I've ever had in my collection. And I do have it on my cheeks, but the problem is the lighting in here sucks ass. So go ahead and swatch it right here for you guys, a live swatch. You can see what it looks like. Like, this lighting does not give justice at all. Like, this lighting is fucking it over as far as justice. Like, this is an amazing highlight, and I'm so happy with it. And you get so much product. This is a huge highlighter. This will last me, honestly, pretty much to the second coming of Jesus himself. Let's be honest. So now for my flop of the month, which thank God is only one, but I have 2 shades of it. So technically, it's 2. So when I first heard about these, of course, it was from all the big beauty YouTubers, and I have a problem with trusting their opinions because of shit like this. Like, and I didn't buy it because of them, per se. I bought it out of my own, like, curiosity of the product, but obviously, we're all influenced by these big YouTubers because they're big YouTubers, you know, they get these packages from the companies themselves and all this kind of stuff. But honestly, to me, I don't trust anybody on YouTube as far as the big YouTubers because of shit like this. So these products, I'm pretty sure, like $10 in the drugstore, and I do not at all think they're worth that much at all, especially when I have dupes for these from the same company that cost half as much as these do. So these are the Color Jolts Intense Lip Paints from Maybelline. Now, these, I don't see the value in these whatsoever, because if you go to the Vivid Matte Liquids, you have essentially, this one's a little bit more on the magenta side, but essentially the exact same product. But this one has a lot more pigmentation to it. It's a lot more comfortable on the lips than these are. These are $10 a piece. These, I think, are like $5, maybe $6 at Walmart. And I don't see why you would pay more for this little shit package than you would for this. And it's essentially the exact same product. So for me, it's a big ripoff. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like watching the bigger YouTubers here on YouTube as far as the beauty community, because all they do is they get the free stuff they get and they sell it to you. You know, that's their job, is to sell it to you and make it seem so amazing. But really, when you know it's bad when you can find dupes for the new product in the line of makeup itself. Like, come on now. Well, that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the products in this video, leave them down below. I'm going to go and take this makeup off because now I just want to sit down, read for a couple hours, and relax. It's one of those days where you really just take the time to yourself to relax and just relax. So anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Love you.